another Trader Joe's haul. I'm so excited because the last time that I went to Trader Joe's and the last time that I did a haul, I was actually very underwhelmed at what they had. But this time, not so much. They had some new things. I had to pop a couple things in the fridge and freezer already because it's cold and it's over an hour drive. So let me just jump in to the cold things so I can get the rest of the cold things in the fridge. So welcome to today's Trader Joe's haul. First up, this is a barbecue chicken pizza. This is a frozen option, and I thought this would be a really good thing for Austin and I to do for like date nights when we're just hanging out, watching Netflix. And for 1/3 of the pizza is 10 fat, 35 carb, and 14 protein, which is not bad at all. You guys know I love making my own pizzas that like I put in the oven and all that jazz, but sometimes you just want like pizza already made for you. So I grabbed this and I will let you know if it is any good. Okay, this is funny. I've never seen this before at Trader Joe's. These are turkey corn dogs, okay? Fun fact, I love corn dogs, love them, but I haven't eaten a corn dog probably since like 4th grade. Cause I don't know, like, I think I like these things, but then they're just so gross. Know what I mean? Like they're very greasy, they don't sit well with me, so I never really get them. But these are turkey, and I'm actually so pumped about this, you don't even know. So these guys are batter dipped turkey franks, no nitrates, they are fully cooked, and the macros on these guys, actually not bad at all minus the sodium. So 4.5 fat, 22 carb, and 6 protein, 610 milligrams of sodium. But for a treat, you know, whatever. Oh, more wieners. This is actually exciting because I do love me some hot dogs, and let me show you this, okay? Maybe I just missed this, but I have never seen Trader Joe's brioche hot dog buns, okay? So I got uncured chicken hot dogs with brioche buns that are sliced down the middle. And if you're a hot dog person, you know that this is important, right? You either need them to be sliced on the top or sliced in the middle, not the weird ones that they, like the cheap ones that you get at the grocery stores. Those have way too much bun to hot dog ratio. So I think these would be fire good on like the grill, if you will, with like some peppers and the chicken hot dog. Listen, I'm not the kind of person that can eat a very high fat hot dog, which, let me pause as a side note. The last time that I did a Trader Joe's video, somebody was like, none of this is healthy. I was like, did I say it was? Okay, if you know me, yes, I am a nutrition coach. I help people lose weight. I help them with their macros. I personally eat healthy, like 80 to 85% of the time. But your girl loves hot dogs and corn dogs and like mango yogurt gummy things, okay? It is what it is. I am not a restriction person. I don't cut things out from my diet completely. Everything in moderation, my friends, okay? So no, this is not a healthy grocery haul by any means. This is just what I purchased at Trader Joe's. Moving along though, I'm very excited about this because I typically use the Trader Joe's almond cheese. It is 99% lactose free, and you guys pointed that out to me in a few Trader Joe's hauls ago, and I just saw this today. This is the soy blend of cheddar, mozzarella, and Jack soy cheeses. So this is lactose free. Okay, but it's not, let me make sure I get this right. It is not vegan, but it's lactose free. So very important difference there. But the macros on these are 4 fat, 3 carb, and 6 protein for 1 ounce. So a little bit better than like your traditional cheeses, but also has a bit more protein than vegan cheese typically does. Then I got my normal coconut topping. This is my favorite. There's something about this one. Has a little bit more coconut taste than the Ready Whip one. I did get a little bit of a different dip, which, you know what, let's give this guy a try. Any of the new things I kind of want to test out, because I've never seen this before either. This is cauliflower jalapeno dip, and the macros on this were fire as well. 3.5 fat, 1 carb, and 1 protein. So let's, okay. Saw this on a Trader Joe's Instagram. These are the dark Russet kettle cooked potato chips. If you are like me and you like the crunchiest, burntest part of your French fry bag, oh, yes, this is, I know this is gonna be good. This this is a great summer. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm really excited about these chips. I saw them and they didn't have them last time I went. They're basically like the burnt pieces or like the darker portion of the bag of chips, if you will, which I prefer the most. So we're gonna dip this guy in the cauliflower jalapeno dip. That is so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so typically I don't really like very spicy, but this is not. This is just like teeny little tiny kick. Not overwhelming, very creamy, not overly cauliflower tasting. And with those chips, ooh girl, those are good. Easily see how people would eat like the whole bag of these. I mean, just look at like the darkness of that. Oh, and the crunch. Speaking of dips, then I just got two that I've already purchased before and I know I love them. The everything but the bagel dip. This is so yummy. And this is also really good on sandwiches, like breakfast sandwiches. I've made egg sandwiches with this and it just gives like a little bit of tang from the Greek yogurt. So good. And then this is vegan though. This is the creamy cashew Fiesta dip made with cashews, and the macros on this really good as well. 2 fat, 2 carb, and less than 1 protein. So just really low calorie dip if you are somebody who likes chips and dip or pretzel and dip, any of those kind of things. This is something that I got back in Florida that I've never seen at the Trader Joe's in Iowa before. And this is the corn and quinoa salad. It just comes in a little container like this. And if you're somebody who's a grab and go person, this would be amazing. I do personally like to make this like as a meal prep though, so instead of the dressing, I would use the Green Goddess one. I just love this dressing so much, so I picked up some more. And this is just so good. It's so good for summer. And the corn is so like fresh and delicious. I just love this. I should have bought more of this. I don't know why I bought one, but I just got some mixed Medley cherry tomatoes. I use these for my breakfast omelets, as you guys see probably in every full day of eating video. The usual, these are the everything but the bagel ciabatta rolls. They are so stinking delicious for breakfast sandwiches, for burgers. There's literally nothing you can put on that that wouldn't be good. So if you have been following me, you probably know that I like to coat my chicken thighs in the Dots pretzel rub. And so recently I have been experimenting with different types of crunched options. Like for example, last week I put squished Cheez-Its. That sounds weird. Broken up bits, Cheez-It bits. Cheez-It bits onto the chicken thigh, my usual egg wash dip, and it was really good. So I saw these are honey mustard and onion pretzel pieces, and they felt pretty smushed. If not, you can, you know, smash the bag even more if you're gonna use it in this fashion. And I just wanted to kind of change up the flavor profile because the Dots one is a very distinct taste. Same with Cheez-Its, obviously. So I figured that the honey mustard would be so good because I have the, let me show you, Farms. Huge fan of Bolthouse Farms, and usually I use the ranch to dip my chicken into, but they were 2 for $6 at the store yesterday. And so I got the honey mustard one and dipped the Cheez-It chicken into it, and it was amazing. But I feel like this combo would be just as, if not more, delicious. So speaking of the chicken, obviously, just to show you, I grabbed these organic boneless skinless chicken thighs, and then I really like their all natural lean beef stew meat. I don't use it as a stew, but I found it to be really good for tacos, for quesadillas, for just like bowls, like Chipotle style bowls. They're really good. And because they've cut the fat off of all of these, the fat on 4 ounces of this is 4 grams, 2 carb and 23 protein, obviously. Whereas like, for example, a sirloin tip would be like 21 grams of fat. So just different types of meats, but I don't personally feel like it compromises on the flavor. You just have to know how to cook it so you don't overdo it. Then, this is a new item, I believe, and you know I love my cornbread, especially in the summer. I thought this was so interesting. Corn cookie. Need this, an egg, and butter. That's it to make these corn cookies. So I will be updating you on these guys because I freaking love corn anything. And I just got the dark chocolate almond butter cups to put in the fridge because I love almond butter and dark chocolate. I wasn't a huge fan of the sunflower butter ones though, so I wanted to give those a go. I got some fig butter. This is something I've always eyed at Trader Joe's and never grabbed it, so I got it today to see how it is. I do love figs though, so. And also, any type of like jam is a really good spread to add onto like a burger or an egg sandwich on just one portion of the bread. It kind of brings a sweet element into it that is so good. If you've never done that before on like just a hamburger, right? Like I usually put guacamole on one side, then my burger, then my dairy-free cheese, sometimes an egg, and then typically it's like some type of marmalade, if you will, on the other side of the bread. And it's so stinking good, so I kind of want to try it with the fig butter. This was also a new item. This is organic ghee and sunflower oil spray. I'm all about spraying my pan, so I got just this one and the olive oil spray. These are just significantly cheaper at Trader Joe's than they are at like Fresh Time. I'm pretty sure the one at Fresh Time is literally $10 for that spray. It's insane. Some barbecue sauces. I got sriracha barbecue sauce and sweet and spicy pineapple barbecue sauce. Listen, I feel like this sweet and spicy pineapple would be so good with a chicken dish, like chicken, rice, maybe even some like grilled pineapples. Oh, that would be so good, like in a bowl. So I'm really excited to see, or even just to dip your chicken thighs in. I feel like they would be so good. Some barbecue sauces. I got sriracha barbecue sauce and sweet and spicy pineapple barbecue sauce. Listen, I feel like this sweet and spicy pineapple would be so good with a chicken dish, like chicken, rice, maybe even some like grilled pineapples. Oh, that would be so good, like in a bowl. So I'm really excited to see, or even just to dip your chicken thighs in. I feel like they would be so good. Then speaking of the chicken thighs, I just got another one of these barbecue rub with the coffee and garlic. This is a very strong flavor though, so typically if I do this, I don't add any other types of sauces or dips to it. This is just fine as is. Got an everything but the bagel seasoning, more Neapolitan. I hope I say that right. No one's ever corrected me, and I know y'all love to correct me on how I say things, so I think it's right. But these are my all-time favorites. They're so good, especially in my smoothies. They're just the best. They have such good consistency. And some different cookies, actually. I've never tried these before, but I assume that they're going to be delicious. Way more chocolate chip cookies. Got the ones that are just the regular crunchy chocolate chips. Austin loves those, but when I saw these, I was like, wow, these have more. I'm supposed to run today, and let me tell you, all I want to do is just eat a corn dog and chocolate chip cookies. For research purposes. Okay, do these or do these not? Remember in like elementary school, you would get those little bags of Chips Ahoy cookies? What is this hair doing here? What? That's what these remind me of. Wow. I'm so dramatic, like I've never had a chocolate chip cookie before. I was expecting those to be crunchy like the other ones, but they're not. And they really do have a great ratio of chocolate chips, wow. Oh, and then the one thing I think I already put it in the freezer. This is for sure a new item because I would have purchased this last time. Mini cheesecake cones, okay? Coming from the girl that's not supposed to eat dairy, but listen, remember how I said there are certain things I would eat dairy for? Cheesecake's one of them. Macros are shit, okay? 13 fat, 21 carb, and 3 protein for 1, and I guarantee you they're gonna be true to size, like this big. This is probably like mascarpone, you know? Almond Florentine cones filled with a creamy cheesecake filling. Ice cream-ish. Contains 4! That's a freaking ripoff, whatever. That's probably a better thing, actually. But this is a very special treat that I just had to try because I love cheesecake. Like, and don't get me wrong, I've tried my dairy-free cheesecakes over the years, okay? But they're just not the same. They're just not. So anyways, that's my haul. I feel like I really sped through that, but I was very excited to tell you everything that I got. So I hope you enjoyed. If there's anything that I missed or you think I should try, as always, leave them in the comments below. That's a wrap for my Trader Joe's haul video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next one. Oh wait, no, I forgot. Hold on, one more thing. The mango fruit and yogurt gummy candies. What possessed me to buy these? I don't know, but I was in line.